What's up, my people? How na dey within they happen within this up? Welcome back to our channel. Okay, guys, about the donation. We now have 900,000 naira. Last month, I remember we had to take a break from this, hitting the street and helping random people, right? We had to take a break. I said I was going to focus on myself. Yes, I was doing so much for other people, but yeah, now we're about to get back to the street, you know, to help random people, but this time it's going to be different. The last time I said it was 700 and something thousand naira, thanks to those people that helped us with you know, some more cash. So my intention now is to help people on the street, not just give, you know, them money and stuff like that. We want to help them start a business. I mean, these are people that I could physically meet, and these are people that I'm sure what they are going through, and that's the next move right now. So that's what we're going to be working on, and I'll give you guys updates on that. We've done a lot. Thank you so much for the donation. All these would have been possible without the donors. Thank you so much. It means a lot, like seriously. Now straight to today's news. It's about Apostle Suleman. Yeah, I know you guys would be like, oh, Apostle Suleman, your friend. You know what I mean when I say your friend. But yeah, so somebody sent me a link this morning, just this morning, about one pastor joy increase. Now I watched the video. These are long videos, right? I went too quickly. I didn't really jot down anything that they said or any point. I just want to listen. I don't think I will post the video here. I will just talk about it. I might post maybe a short part of the video, maybe, I don't know. But this is a former pastor there, you know. She was pastoring at this man's church, Apostle Suleman's church, before she left. And I think she's got a lot of secrets. Again, my point is, there's so much stories about Apostle Suleman out there. And it's always coming from females, right? And I'm thinking, is it that Apostle Suleman, like seriously guys, is it that people hate him so much? Or what these people are accusing him of doing is actually true? You know, it's just like that. Like every time someone always have something to say about Apostle Suleman. And there's one thing my friend always say, that but he's not the only one that's the pastor. Again, all this information, it has not been verified. There is no serious evidence out there that Apostle Suleman actually did these things. But my point is, for a long time, it's always females. It's got to do with sex and immoral things, you know, about Apostle Suleman. Guys, like I said, you know, I'll send this link to talk about it, but seriously, I don't think there's much to say about it that you guys have no idea of, right? Yes, you guys know, like there's all these stories are similar, but I'm just kind of curious. When I saw the link and I clicked, I was like, again? Apostle Suleman again? Guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below.
And I keep saying it, the day I will open my mouth to speak what happened between me and Apostle Suleman, I will see if some of you will have mouths to talk. Because you guys keep pushing. I told you, if your man of God tells you something and you are not willing to find out the truth or stay neutral, that you want to come to my page to tell me that I shouldn't worry that I'm going to die, you are too small. That when I come to Nigeria, I will die. Bro, you are too small. You and Liberty Johnson and some other couples, I'm going to pull out their names. Give me a minute. This one is with picture. That's why I posted him. The others do not have picture. And you guys think this social media, she's coming to social media to cry for help. You know they happen like that. I'm not going to leave myself like that.
Because who you send me go keep person, the person also the fear. Say one day you go send somebody to still kill him. You know? Now, exactly. So I was wondering to myself, why are these people panicking? What did I post? I went back to the post. I read it again. My post was, please, as a woman of God, instead of you to fight all the girls for church you call it scatter, try to talk to your husband. Now your husband be the problem. Is that not what I said? And I said, make nobody gonna tell us, say, pray. When I had prayer band, my prayer band prayed for strength for me. My prayer band prayed for wisdom. They were not praying that pastor should not sleep around. I don't know whether I know the difference. So this idea, what you need change, no need prayer. It be like who they go read, they go write exam tomorrow. Today you can't go on night, you can't go church. Then you can't say, Lord, because I want to do your work. Oh Lord, please allow me to pass. Then you can't reach there, you not go pass. Unbeliever go come pass. Then you can't blame God. God put all these things in place for reasons.
Here we have Blossom Chukwujeku's ex. You can call her Red. That's her username. I'll just call her Red because it's easier for me like that, you know. This is a message somebody sent to her recently, you know, after the whole episodes between this lady and Blossom's new wife. Hi, beautiful. Good morning. I have a friend of mine who stays in VGC that would like to have you over. Depends on when you are free. This is embarrassing though. I can't imagine how she felt after seeing this, but she said he's offering you 350k per night, 3 to 4 nights, but it depends on how long you can stay, and a high possibility of you getting a huge tip and also getting spoiled. Please let me know what's up. And she said in the caption, are people normal like this? That is funny, I must say. Moving on, here we have Deborah. Remember yesterday we talked about her family. Deborah's family is very lucky. What do I mean? There are people like Deborah that this has happened to. They didn't get attention on social media. Sad, right? But there will always be that lucky person. Yes, I understand. Nothing can replace a soul. But I'm telling you, there have been thousands of people. People like this girl killed because she said something that is against their religion. You know, they call it blasphemy. A lot of people have lost their lives just because of something like this. But Deborah is lucky. And she was given, or the family rather, was gifted 14 flats by the General Overseer of Omega Power Ministry, Pastor Chibuzo. Now, this man shared the videos on social media. Now, I've seen people who say, oh, you know, you don't put a camera in front of people's face and stuff like that. Depends on the situation. People fail to think about that. Sometimes cameras could help someone get more help. You know, after this, you know, they give them 14 flats. They will also rent the rest. They will live in one and rent the remaining. And they also got the husband a car for Uber. Apart from that, there are some people who would watch this video, some big pastors who would also want to help, also want to give them more money. Also because their attention, they've drawn their attention towards it to get more help. And that's what people fail to understand. According to what I heard, this pastor has been helping people for a long time. You know, if it's for his own selfish, you know, gain, then there's a problem. So putting a camera, that's why I say it depends on the situation. I'm happy to see this. Seriously.
Come now. All this place. It now belongs to Deborah. Look at the keys. You rent it, rent, collect money. You are not landlady. Look at it. It's on her name. The transfer deeds have been transferred to Deborah. This is 14 flats here. So you rent it. Even tenants have started coming. I didn't yet to take that one here asking for rent. So you collect the rent. It's not your own. So you're not a landlord.
This they are not landlord in Port Harcourt.
Power.
They are not landlord in Port Harcourt. A full estate have been given to them.
Tell her, say the thing, look at the, I've signed, so give me Bible. Who are Bible? See, I've already signed. It's now your property. No longer my property. So you can sign.
These are estates given to them. 14 flat estates. 14 flat estates in River State, Port Harcourt, in a very lucrative place. You won't believe it. These 14 flat estates.
Speaking about pastors here we have Pastor Enenche. I don't know if I pronounced that right. He says only a weak pastor will be drinking water, fruit juice while preaching. That is exactly what he said. Our generation, we are too weak. Preach for 3 minutes, drink water. In some places, it's even worse. 5 alive, ever juice. The congregation is salivating. Moving on to the next one. Before we talk about entertainment, this guy, remember this guy that helped someone? You know, help the person clothe them, house them. The guy that said that person stole his phone and withdraw or empty his account. And I remember telling you guys to help from afar. Be careful of these guys. Anyways, guys, this guy came back to give us updates about it. And he said the name of the person, of that man, is Kabiru. That's what he does. You know, he will come like somebody that needs help. It's hard to help these days. I don't know, you know. And there are people out there who really need this help. So this guy, you know, would pretend like he needs help. And of course, after helping him, he built trust before that anyways. And he will steal your phone and empty your account. Let us watch this update.
Good morning. I'd like to thank everyone that has reached out to me, said a prayer, shared my previous post. I'd also like to point something out there. It is not like I'm sitting on my butt doing nothing and waiting for one social media army to come and arrest them for me. No, I made that post to create an awareness so the general public would know that this guy had done something like this, so nobody else falls a victim. Because I literally have someone in my DM saying he had done something similar to them. Now, if this guy had brought it online, I wouldn't be a victim today because I would be informed. Now, to those thinking for some reason that I'm sitting on my butt doing nothing, you don't know the amount of calls that I've got, some random calls. I'll take police van, pay the policeman, fuel police van, and then we'll get to some location, and then the person will stop picking calls. After the person has been claiming that, oh, I seen him somewhere, he's with me, I know him. You don't know. And to those saying, you don't see how he looks like.
Okay, guys, and if you're yet to watch yesterday's video, make sure you watch it. It is important, my people. Anyways, guys, let us move straight to the next one. A little bit of entertainment here. We have Daniel Rega. He says the Headies Award is a big joke. The organizers are too biased. How can Portable, who has no hit song, bag multiple nominations, whereas Vic Tony gets snubbed and Kiss Daniel gets only 1 nomination, despite producing better music than Whiskey, Davido, and Co. This is beyond insulting. Daniel Rega, wahala. Moving on here, we have Joe Boy. Joe Boy took a pose with a bra that was thrown at him while he was performing on stage. You people, you girls that throw your bra, until they use your bra do blood money before you go know. Or maybe you got it bend down select somewhere in Balogun Market or somewhere at Alaba, maybe without using, then you can throw it on stage. But yeah, just be careful. Those things you put in your private parts and you throw to artists on stage, be careful, sharpen your eyes. This guy called out Wande Cole. Let's watch.
Wande Cole, the story no clear. You actually promised ₦1 million for the best video for your gentility song. Bro, I got over 3.something million views, 3.5 million views on this same song. That's one of my videos because I did several, which is the highest views on TikTok for that gentility song. Bro, your song hits top 1 for Apple Music. Baba, you don't cash out now. And you promised 1 million. Baba, we push this song for you now. You can't do this thing alone. You actually promised ₦1 million, but you're not giving it out. Even the comments, I don't see them again. I don't see the comments for Timania post because now from Timania page you paste them on TikTok. Even on Twitter, it's there. Baba, we don't hear anything for the money. I say my ass Alpha, waiting they sup about the money. The story no clear, bros. Bros, waiting they sup. Clear us, waiting they sup. Where the money dey? Because now me guys views and I guys like where the money dey, bros.
Relationship matters. Man absconds from marriage ceremony over incessant demand by in-laws. Drama as bridegroom walks out of engagement ceremony in Isialongwa due to extortion. He paid 1.5 million naira to cater for food, tents, chairs, and a public address system. Wow. He was also made to set aside 100,000 naira as the bride price that the two families had agreed on. Okudili was asked to add 50,000 naira to the bride price because he had already impregnated the girl. Hey, now wow. He was slapped with 10,000 naira fine for making a detour to the wrong path and ending up in a different homestead instead of the girls. Okay, he was also asked to pay 15,000 naira to appease the elders who had become tired of waiting for his arrival. You see, this whole thing, you know, truly is tradition. But I think when we're being serious about tradition, we should also think about the individuals involved. Like, this person also have personal needs. They're going to move in. He's going to live together with his wife. They will need to buy food. They will need to survive. They will need all these things for themselves. So if you really value them more, because I think this is just selfishness. If you really value them more, they should be at least lenient with your demands. Kai. And he says, drama, however, ensued when 12 girls covered in loose robes from head to toe were paraded before Okudili, and he was asked to guess who his fiancée was. He pointed at the wrong woman, and that leads to yet another fine of 15,000 naira. Three times. The decisive moment specifically was when the elders demanded for a refund of the total sum of 850,000 naira that had been paid as the girl's school fees and upkeep since she started primary school. Are you guys selling? This is slavery. Are you selling the girl that you can do whatever you like? You can even kill her. I don't understand. The money that you use to train your own child, you want to collect it from someone else. Does that even make sense? To train your own child? Just imagine me training my own child. I train her because I want her to get the best education for herself. Be okay as a lady. Be educated. Speak well. To be employable as well. Anyways, it continues. And anger which he tried his best to hide. Okudili excused himself to visit a nearby latrine and disappeared. He switched off his phone and was last seen in a bus heading to Lagos from Owerri. This is not good at all. Moving on to the next one. Let us read this. Hi, I just want to share this with you. Based on what I saw last week, I concluded that marriage is overhyped. It does not worth the stress for men. Men should just get a baby mamas, get someone to impregnate so they can have their own kids, or do not legalize any relationship with a woman. You both can stay together but never legalize it. It was found out that a school bus driver of a school opposite my house has been sleeping with 4 parents. I've been at my eyes, they pain me. How come? These are married women who are in their husband houses. And by the way, guys, in case you don't know, I didn't read this prior to now so that I can enjoy it with you, you know? Because here's the thing, right? If I don't really like it, I can easily just edit and remove it. But yeah, I just want us to experience the shock together, you know, just in case you're wondering my reaction sometimes. It says, he was exposed by his girlfriend. Wait, okay. These are married women who are in their husband's houses. Okay. He was exposed by his girlfriend who came to attack one parent with screaming match. Okay. She even exposed the woman that the pregnancy the woman is carrying belonged to his boyfriend and not her husband. The woman quickly drove away from that embarrassment. The lady revealed a lot. She said they have been engaged for years, but he refused to marry her. He will beat her up whenever he sees her with another guy. As she has warned him so many times against sleeping with parents of these kids in school where he collects salary. It will hurt his employer. He didn't listen. I have been very weak since I heard the news. Marriage is wahala jare. I could not just get it out of my head. Although I have one oga who has slept with nearly all married women in my office, but this one is the height of it all. A school bus driver and parent. Man, things they happen, my people. Moving on. Here, let's read. A Ghanaian actor who celebrated his birthday in cemetery says ghosts are haunting him. Okay. Now, give me a reason why ghosts wouldn't haunt you. Because I watched the video. You went to rub it in their face. You want them to feel jealous that you are alive. They are not alive. That you are alive. They are not alive. I was actually shocked to see that video, though. You know, celebrating your birthday in a cemetery. Now your papa gets cemetery. They go say, because say we know they are alive. They are alive. Now why are you scared? Now you go find trouble for their office. So why are you scared? Let us move straight to the next news, I beg. The news report says ECOWAS finds FG liable for the death of businessman Desmond Nonungo in EFCC custody. Awards 20 million naira damages to deceased family. Yes, you can say the money is not much. I mean, we're talking about a life lost here in their custody. But guess what? The FG might not even pay this money as more as you think it is. They might not even pay this money. What same thing happens to Babasui. They didn't pay the man's money till now. Moving on to the next one. Politics here. We got a report yesterday that Peter Obi has resigned. And I'm not surprised. I said that PDP, wants Peter Obi to step down. I think I remember. But there was a part I called out that I actually explained everything. But yeah, they want him to step down. That's what his supporters said back then. Because of the love and everything, the trust and everything. Note, there's pressure on Peter Obi. And that's why he left. So I'm not surprised. His team already, said it before now. But again, I think Peter Obi wants a new party that's easy for him. Peter Obi said the EFCC has got nothing. They did background check on him and they found nothing. This man seemed honest to me, like Peter Obi. I've been a fan, by the way, for a long time. Before now, in case you don't know. 2 or 3 years ago. Guys, let's watch this video.
My house called in 1996. I said, can you give us proof? You bought this house in 1996. Yeah. September 1996. With my check in full. Being full payment. They are both checked this prepayment of recycled credit as agreed. They do sent full payment. 1996. This house is like I said it for 1 million pounds. It's there. So when can I listen now? Before I open London, World Bank gave him $7 million. And it's written. They are both name companies in Chile. It's there. So it's a business. So for me, I'm not even sure that I may not buy.
Okay guys, that's where we're going to hold it. Today's question, be honest, who do you want as your president in 2023? Who do you want as your president in 2023? Leave your answers in the comment section below. Thanks once again. Like this video, subscribe. Until we see you next time. Peace.